Hi all, welcome to my channel. So in today's session we will see about programming language translators. So let's start. So we are humans. So we talk several languages, but not everyone understands all the languages. So that there is a need of a translator to translate that language into our well-known language. So let's take a scenario. So in Sri Lanka, we have Tamil, Sinhala, and English. There are several languages, but mainly Tamil, Sinhala, and English. Let's say there is an instruction coming from Sinhala language, but the person doesn't understand Sinhala. He only understands Tamil. So that in that case, he will need a translator who can understand both the languages, so that the translator can translate that single instruction into Tamil, then only the person can understand what the instruction is saying. So that there is a need of a translator. Something like that. The machines can only understand machine language which are in zeros and ones, right? So it is like a switch on off scenario. So that it is hard for human to translate that into zeros and ones, right? So because we are not that much capable to code that zeros and ones to instruct a computer, so that the human found the high level programming languages which are similar to the human languages, so that we can easily program the code. But here is a problem. So human can easily program the code, but the machine can't understand a high level language. It can only understand zeros and ones, which is known as machine language. So that there is a need of a translator here also. So that the human found high level language translator, which is used to translate the high level programming language into the machine language, which is in zeros and ones. So that now the instruction can be translated to machine code, and the machine can easily get the instruction and do the actions according to the instructions. So language translators are of two types: compilers and interpreters. So we will see one by one. First we will look into compilers. So compilers are the one which read the whole code at once and then translate that into bytecode and then execute it. So we all have our source code, right? So whatever code we have with us, that is known as source code. So source code is translated into the bytecode or object code, which is understandable by the machine, and then that bytecode is executed and run. So it is a function of a compiler. So let's see interpreter. So what interpreter do is, it reads the code line by line, and then translate it to bytecode, and then it executes. So in compiler, it read the whole document at once and translate and then execute. But in interpreter, it reads the code one line by line and then translate it and then execute it. So this is the difference between the interpreter and compiler. So both are the programming language translators, which translate the high level language into low level language or machine language. Okay.